The Pixel 6a in 2023, why you should buy this right now. All right, guys, top 5 reasons to buy the Pixel 6a right now. We're going to jump right in, no BS, with this video. And if you're new, hit that like, drop a sub. But reason number 1 is the price, $350 brand new, and I've seen it as low on sale for $300. And if you know what to look for and you know how to buy used tech, you can find it for around $200, which is a steal. It's already a steal at $350. So this device at $200, somebody's getting robbed. You're running somebody's pockets. It's not even fair at $200. But if you want to know how to buy used tech, let me know in the comment section below. I will show you and create a video on how to buy used tech on eBay or whatever site you need me to show you how to do it on. So reason number 1 is the price. Fantastic deal for the Pixel 6a, and it doesn't matter if it's new or used, it's a steal of a deal. Now, reason number 2 is the software and the hardware on this device. Now, look, we are running the Tensor chip, the same flagship processor that was in the 6 and the 6 Pro, and we're getting it in the 6a at a much lower entry-level price point. So 6 gigs of DDR5 RAM, 128 gigs of storage. I do wish there was an option for 256 gigs of storage. I think that would be nicer. And I also thought it would be cool if we had like a 6A Plus, right? But I'm rambling already. So software and hardware. We are getting 5 years of updates on this device. So 5 years of updates. We're running Android 13 right now, and we're going to keep going next year and this year with the Android 14, 15, and beyond on this device. And because you're using a Pixel device, you will be one of the first ones to get this device. Now, some of the other software in here goes hand in hand with reason number 3. So reason number 3 why you should get this device is, of course, the camera system on here. And look, we are getting all of the pro features, the software features that we have on the 7 and the 7 Pro that we have in these. We're getting that in the 6A, and we're getting features like real tone for skin colors. We're getting magic eraser. We're getting night sight on here. So lots of cool options in the software as far as the cameras go. Now, these are the old sensors that we were getting on the Pixel 5a, 12 megapixel rear wide angle, and then the 12 megapixel ultra wide angle, and then the front facing camera. Of course, now we also get 4K up to 60 frames per second when it comes to video. And on the front-facing camera, we are getting 1080p up to 30 frames per second. But video isn't really why you're going to buy this phone. It's because of the stills and the cameras and photography on here. Just grab it, point and shoot, and 99% of the time, you're going to get a really good-looking picture that you are able to go in, use the software, and to edit those pictures and make them look, well, pretty much how you want. You're going to be able to take things out with Magic Eraser. You're going to be able to do a lot of things with the camera on here. And if you have followed and watched MKBHD's blind camera test to see which cameras were rated the best overall, Pixel 6a came in number 1, beating out the 7 Pro and a lot of other devices that are much, much more money. So reason number 1 is price. Reason number 2 is the software and the hardware. Reason number 3 is the camera system on this device. Now, reason number 4 is build quality. Build quality on here is solid for a device. It might be a plastic phone, and that might turn some of you off, but it feels like glass. This looks and feels like glass. The best fake version of a glass phone that I've ever used, and overall, it looks premium as well. So you compare this and put it side by side with some of the, Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro, it will look just as premium and feel just as premium as those devices. Now, one thing I like better on the 6A than on those devices is the flat display. We're getting a flat display. You can see right here the bezels are not very big. We do have a slightly bigger chin on the 6A, but I can live with that as long as the forehead and the side bezels are very thin, and they are very thin, especially on a flat panel display. You guys know, if you follow the channel, I love a flat display. Now, 6.1-inch display from corner to corner on here. 1080p. It is an OLED display, though, but 1080p. So if that turns you off, which I don't know why it would, 1080p has been good for a long time, and it is OLED. We're getting the true colors. The 6.1-inch display means that you're going to be able to use this device just using one hand. You're going to be able to reach anywhere on this device just using one hand. Now, 60 hertz display on here. You can see if you're coming from, a 90 hertz display or 120 hertz display on a different device and you go to here, it might feel a little choppy, but give it a day or two and it's going to be fine. It's running smooth enough, in my opinion. So 60 hertz, 1080p. It's a nice display. I do wish it was a little brighter in direct sunlight. I do want more brightness with this phone. So just keep that in mind. Now, reason number 5 of why to pick this device up. Look, you can use this all day long. Battery on here, 4,400 milliamp battery on here. And you would think with that size of a battery and the 1080p 60 hertz display on here with Google's Tensor chip, that it would be actually a little better than it is. But it gets me through a day. I can charge it at night while I sleep. I take it off the charger in the morning, and it will get me through the entire day. And I'm a heavy user. By the end of the day, by 8, 9 o'clock at night, when I'm ready to just chill and lounge, it'll be around 10, 15%. Throw it on the charger when I go to bed, and the next day you rinse and repeat every day. But this device will get you through a day. And that's one of the things with the Tensor chip. On the 6 and the 6 Pro, battery life was just okay, right? It's now better on Gen 2, on the 7 and the 7 Pro. 7 Pro and the 7 have much better battery life. But even saying that, the battery life on here will get you through a day. And I'm a heavy user, and I haven't had any issues with it. So, like, lots of good options here with the 6A. So, again, just to recap, top 5 reasons to grab this device right now. Of course, the price, software and hardware, the camera setup and the system on here with all of the pro features that we are getting on the newer devices, the battery life, and of course the build quality. This is a device right here that you wouldn't need to throw a case on it. It is slippery, but because of the price and how it's built, it's plastic, it will be able to take a drop if you drop it. Scratching it, I wouldn't worry about it. It is Gorilla Glass on the front. Only Gorilla Glass 3, but I've been using this without a case for a long time, and I haven't had any issues at all with it. And I love the black bezels around the entire phone to go with that white look. And that's one more thing I love about this is the colors, right? We get that beautiful panda look, the black and the white. We get the black colorway, and then the sage, that beautiful greenish color that they have on this device. So the Pixel 6a, in my opinion, is one of the best deals on any smartphone today. It's giving you flagship use, right? That's what you're going to feel like you're using a flagship device, but on a budget. Like literally $300, $350 if you find it new. And again, you can find this used in good condition for $200, maybe a little more, depending on where you go look for it. But overall, just a solid device, the Pixel 6a. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you have it and what your experience has been with it. Hit that like, drop a sub. I'll be back soon. Peace.